Hello, and welcome back to Queen's Wish. Queen's Wish the Conqueror. It's been 3 months? 3 months since I've done this? Something like that, 2.5. But the break is over, so we'll be going back into it. So, thinking about it, I know last time I said we were going to go deal with these, and I think I am still going to attempt that. But the bandits that are in the Flint Pit, because we did check it out last time. However, the resource that we're short of is iron, which the Ukat will have. Well, just Ukat, not the Ukat. So I think rather than trying to finish off the Vol first, I'm just going to try to finish off this mission, and then I will go somewhere else. And I feel like this being relatively open world, that might not be a bad approach to take with the game, just in general. But for now, we'll travel 7 hours. I think this was the place. Warlord Blaine, keep out. You know what? Suddenly I don't think this is the right place. I think I'm doing something completely different from what it was that I did. I checked my previous video briefly, but I guess not in enough detail. So I don't remember... Oops, I don't remember what we're doing. Oh dear. Okay, well with that in mind... Total change of plan, let's go to the Mirefangs. You meet a general of the Haven Army. He is young, blonde, dashing, and handsome. Reminds you of Sutter. He isn't holed up in the stone hall. He is out here by the fire, watching over his soldiers personally. When you approach, he rises and then kneels. Prince, I am General Ajax. I'm honored that you have brought us here, and we are eager to act. You wait for him to rise from the Ukatish mud. He doesn't. I'm ready to report. You offer me guidance? I am young and but a humble general, yet I have some power, and the Prince Sutter thought I had good judgment. There are only 4 people in Haven I answer to. Their names are Sharon, Delia, Sutter, and Nithin. If you want to make this vassal state pay what it owes us, I can provide advice. Sure. Ajax looks behind him at the sharp stone spires emerging from the mire. When we arrived, the Ukatish closed their gates to us. What cheek! You will need to pass through these 3 stone towers. Man, I'm adding all sorts of words today. You will need to pass through those 3 towers and make contact with our vassals. Okay, how do I enter the towers? My mages will have the gates open soon. You can pass through. I don't think you will be on the other side long before the Ukatish send envoys. I will clear the way through. I'm glad to hear it. Your older brother was most clear. None of my soldiers set foot in the Ukat until you have made allies with us allies for us to support. We all wish you the best of luck, Prince. Okay. What is the status of the Western Battalion? We are at full strength. Our numbers are around 300. At this point, we have no concerns. There is no need for concern. Anything I can do for you? It is not your job to serve us. We're here to help you. Are you worried about being attacked? No, they have long memories. They're Ukatish. They know that as long as we are attacked by an Ukatish force of less than 4,000, we should be fine. You're that confident in your troops? These are fine Haven soldiers, best in the known world, best equipment, best training, high morale, solid organization. Our whole empire is built on the backs of such as these. The soldiers cheer. The only thing that worries us is disease. That is the way Ukatish lands kill. Fortunately, we learned a lot from our previous time here. I'll keep them in fighting shape. What if I ordered you to attack the Ukatish? Your older brother is quite clear on that point. I am supposed to use my own judgment to some extent. I won't send our battalion into a suicide mission in the swamps. To go there, we first need allies in Ukat lands. Getting those is your job. I think I've already done all that. I'll keep doing that. WASD to move, but A is ability. This is all a mouse-driven game. Yes, the mages already blew the gate down for us last time we were here. So let's go in and see what we can find. Free treasure, apparently. I was expecting the chest to be trapped suddenly. It's like, I said free treasure, so the game must punish me. I'll grab 3 more units of wood. Sure. Oh, there's blood outside this door. That means good things, right? Marling Basher. Slinger. Okay, these are hostile? Yes. Also, they have a... Oh, that opens the gate. Okay. Man, really? You had this... Well, I guess we did just blast this place open, so... That's fair. Okay, well... Start by blessing everybody. These should be easier than the enemies we were just fighting in that previous area. Yeah, we're not really taking any damage. You're really fast, okay. Oh, one down. We've got a basher here. This health bar we can only see when we're mousing over it because of the door. Lovely. Oh, we got knocked way back. Okay. Didn't take a lot of damage for that. You have 5 movement. This only takes 4 to walk here. Yeah, we're good. Resource conservation in this game is a little bit weird because I'm trying not to use abilities. Even though I maybe should. But for a fight like this, it doesn't really seem necessary. Never mind that I can probably just heal after this anyway. Like, once I've opened this gate, I don't think this is a dungeon, so I can just... Critical cleave. Sure. Progress won't be reset if we go back to heal for something like this. Yeah, get our energy back. Turn the wheel. That opens the gate. You emerge from the tower and get a look at the road through the Mirefangs. It's a narrow path, threading through several strong fortifications. An invading army would suffer greatly forcing their way through here. The Ukatish aren't fully determined to fight Haven off yet. However, if they decide to totally close their borders, even your full battalion couldn't force their way in. If you want the Ukatish to be your vassals again, you can't just force them. Diplomacy will be necessary, which means, first, you must enter their lands and contact their leaders. Okay. Mireling General, these ones have white names. Not necessarily hostile. Although we did just kill their little squad, so probably not the happiest people to see us. Several Mirelings are waiting for you on this muddy path. One bold individual is in front. He stands almost upright, and he wears a brass circlet on his head. He points a club at you. General! 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 Just attack. No. Can you understand me? We'll try communication first. The Mireling takes off the brass circlet and throws it on the ground. He points at you. General! General! I only want to get by. They don't respond. You stare at each other quietly, then the general points at you and howls. As they charge you, you realize that you will never comprehend these creatures, or what was going on in their heads. Okay, Mireling touched. Is that going to be a priest of some description? Yes. I just got zapped. Okay, we're going to take this fight a little bit more seriously. First, Inspiring Cry, as always. Buff that damage. Which one do we want? Stunning Shot, probably. Stun resisted, but you were slowed. Okay. Slowed is nice, too. Alright, we completely respect all our spells last time. Reduce damage, terror on a single foe, call bones. Some skeleton time warp, slow in an area. Let's do weakness. Weakness resisted. Yeah, this general's pretty resistant. Let's see. Self buff and also damage. Yeah. Probably heal you. Oh, maybe we don't go for the general first. Well, the other ones don't hurt us though, so Again, the strategy, like normally in an RPG, I'd kill the fast things first, but in this case, the weak things, unless they get a crit, they don't really do anything to me. Which I mean, they could still get crits, but... Okay, let's haste yourself as well. Is there a range here? Is it going to tell me? No, we'll just do it here. Okay. Plus 25% damage, sure. I'm just going to use all the stamina on this fight. Skeleton's tanking hits, good. Skeleton more or less did what I wanted it to. Can't see. Let's go distract the mages some more. It is only 1 energy, but I mean, we don't have a lot of energy. I think the general's just about down. There we go. And now... shoot, okay, that's fine. Oh, heal. Not a good use of your action, I must say. Skeleton's doing something. Right, we're just gonna go forward at this point. Oh, are you out of mana? Or stamina, I guess. Energy. Use the right term. Slinger is surprisingly hardy. Skeleton is surprisingly vulnerable to range attacks. How much health do you have? Oh, yeah, not a lot. Oh no, you still have the ability to heal yourself. Pro tip, when you're the last surviving member of your squad and you're taking attacks from multiple enemies, healing yourself is not the best action. Especially when your heals don't really do that much. Alright, down 2 energy, down 3 on them, 3 on everybody else. I don't think we're getting that much energy back, so I'm not actually going to do anything. I'm just gonna end the fight. Yeah, 1 back for everybody. Alright, well, goodbye, skeleton. Can't go out there, okay, well. See what we can see. Maybe find some stone in here. Maybe the game just wants me to think that. So I guess this is the second stone spire? I mean, this is kind of feeling like a dungeon now. If we're gonna have 3 of these in sequence. Wood, stone, and money, 12, okay. Yeah, money is kind of weird in this game. Like, the values for things are really low. Hello, huge lizard. There are several lizards by the west wall. They are chained to posts, but someone has released them. They watch you hungrily, unsure whether you are easy prey. If you get closer, they may find that you smell too delicious to resist. Ooh, a basilisk. That's a little bit ominous. Okay, well... yeah, this damage is not actually all that high when you consider that... well, it is... let's see, 14 to 18 versus 15 to 27. I mean, it's potentially very high. Definitely distract the basilisk if possible. And everybody else is going to... okay, that thing's not too tough. Not fast faint. Brittle blow. More damage. I'm just assuming that this thing's going to have some sort of stone gaze ability. But if I don't have to find out, I'm okay with not finding out. Good work, skeleton. You know what? I'm not actually that concerned about these, so let's not waste all our energy. Let's just attack. We've fought huge lizards before. Yeah, block damage. Not spending my energy was the correct choice. You can swap. Go down. So I wonder what their aggro range would have been. If I had just gone through the door, it might have been fine. It might have only been the chest. But still. Optional fight. Everyone gets 1 energy back. So we're doing okay. Yes, there we go. Iron, stone. Staunching augment. Bleed resist, poison resist. 5%'s not much, but I mean it's better than nothing. Really, the iron is the most exciting part of that. Stop using WASD. It's mouse. Marling Brute, 4 brutes, plus maybe something else here. Something else being another brute. 5 of them, okay. Fast faint. Given the damage they do and the health that they have, I'm not too worried about this. Maybe I should be. They're knocking me back, but my armor's pretty good. So we're just gonna do this, you know, spam attack, I guess. No line of sight, I guess. Yeah, even second character there. I am playing this on Torment, yep. This is the highest difficulty, but I guess my defense matters. I'll check out my gear when I'm done here. Right, random chance to cause weakness with your wand. Oh, that was sure a fight. Energy back. I think you're actually doing fairly well in the energy economy right now. This was just going to go down to the other side here. Okay. Kind of what I thought. So that whole thing was sort of pointless. I mean, we got some resources, but that's about it. The Ukatish leather, full chain helm, +1 physical armor on the shield, battle torque. Yeah, I'm just kind of going heavy on the armor for those two at least. Serpents. Spitting serpent. I was going to say, that's a lot of health that was just lost there, but it was a crit. Haste yourself. Okay, 1 down. Okay, you actually can hurt me. Well, you can poison me. Take that a little bit seriously. Stunned you. Okay, there you go. Critical blocked. We are poisoned. Come on, everybody. So, assuming that we're going to get some energy back on this one, let's do a healing wave. Yeah, everybody got one energy back. Oh, there's another spitting serpent. Yeah, let's try to start battle as close to it as possible. Darn it. Still got the action off. Well, we'll just do another healing wave. And I guess... yeah, because I don't have Cure Poison anymore. Okay, so this is the third of the Stone Spires. We do have to actually go up here to open this gate, though. Well, up we go. Oh, no free chest in this one. This is probably the boss, I guess? Mire Boar. Well, that looks exciting. To the west, you see more mirelings, and something else. It's like a mireling, but its face reminds you more of a boar than a wolf. It is also huge. It's a gigantic, shaggy beast bent low under its own bulk, wielding a huge club in its gnarled hoof hand. It's like a mireling, but even meaner and dumber. Oh, how the people of Sacramentum have chosen to populate their little worlds with such delights. Mireling touched, okay. And, oh, they decided to be hostile, as expected, I suppose. Oh, so if I'd gone up the other side... well, that would have been an exciting fight, I suppose. I guess I got lucky. Weakness, can I... okay, so if we advance slightly, we can hit everybody. Will it actually work, though? Yes. Okay. Take out the boar first. Knock your foe back and ensnare it. Let's try this. Knockback resisted, okay. I think if I knock it back, I can just take these out. Well, the Mireling Touch didn't have a lot of health. So... baited, but we still got our haste. Let's have our ranged units take out the touched. Just extra damage, sure. Well. Fireball, it's time. It's multiple fireballs, it looks like. Oh, blessing. Oh. Oh, we blocked the damage. Okay, you're not actually that scary, I guess. I mean, maybe you got a low damage roll. But... stunned. Yeah, see, that's more annoying than the actual damage. Should have tried the magical attack on the big one. I should be focusing the big one with all of the attacks, really, but... it's not any particularly more effective than the others. So you stun a lot, but you don't actually hurt that much. Okay. Defense build is where it's at, apparently. Wood, 10 gold for that, sure, 10 coin. Ukatish Saleh. Well, what are we currently using? 4-2, 25%, 30% for 3. No, oh, well, currently using, right, I can just compare it there. This is just strictly better than what I have. There's no downsides to wearing it, so let's swap. As for you, 4-2, 4-2, same. 3-1. Ah, tier 1 armor, not enough combat skills. That's the problem. Okay, well, just dump that on you then. Alright, if this is the Iron province, maybe we'll get better armor here too, so this might actually really be the best option going forward. Although there is a magic province that probably won't care as much. Well, I mean, this has magical defense as well. I mean, it is an upgrade over the other one. I mean, iron does beat magic in some stories. Oh, these stairs are unavailable. Oh, okay, so if I'd gone the other way, it would have just not let me go up the stairs. That's what I'm... Again, WHD. That's what I'm gathering. If I check this, yeah, the stairs are blocked. Okay. Bar 12, Ring of Blessings, +1 to Inspiring Cry. Well, I do like my armor. Does anybody have Inspiring Cry? Yes. What would +1 to that look like? 2 more turns of duration? I'll take the increased healing. I think that's the better thing for me. I do like getting these random weird items, though, and seeing what they do. At last, you emerged from the Mirefangs. There were pests and vermin, but nothing that could ever stop a Prince of Haven. Your mother made sure that you were taught well. As you walk through the gates, you freeze. Someone is waiting for you. It's a large band of armed Ukatish soldiers. They are what you expected, hungry, shaggy, filthy from days and weeks patrolling these muddy lands. Their leader steps forward. She bears the light leather armor and vicious barbed spears much loved by Ukatish warriors. She sizes you up, then she waves you forward. Okay, and these are not the Mire people. Achievement unlocked, into the swamp, okay. So we've made it into the Ukat, not the Ukat, just Ukat. We made it into Ukat, okay. A woman with a spear walks out ahead of her soldiers. A narrow grey cloth sash runs from her shoulder to her hip. She has a higher rank among the Ukatish. She raises her spear. You are of Haven. We of the Ukatish acknowledge that you have returned. I am Swamp Runner Sarange of Nikala. I serve the Ik clan. I am Prince Nithin of Haven. Sarange nods. Hello. Hello, Prince. She doesn't seem to know what else to say. She is confused. What is that sash? Yeah, no. It could just be friendly or whatever, but... She nervously scrapes a bit of dried lichen off the sash with her thumbnail. Grey is the clan color of the Ik. Hello? I'm not gonna insult her for being grubby or whatever. They live in a swamp. What do you expect? Sarange realizes that she needs to speak. I am sorry. I am not a diplomat. We have not been visited by any of your people in my lifetime. Nikala is a backwater now. We don't know the forms you expect. Yes, we have a treaty with you. I've heard of it. Signed before so many of us were born. Supposedly something we need to obey. I'm happy to say that I don't have to make decisions about it. I was only sent to carry a message. I come from Lord Ik, master of our clan. Lord of Nikala. We are poor and weak in the south, but we are a full clan. We are closest. Lord Ik invites you to see him in Nikala. Where is Nikala? He is easy to find, not far down the road to the west. Tell me about Lord Ik. He is the lord of my clan. He says nothing else. Probably a wise thing to do if you're just a messenger. Now something I wanted to discuss. The message given. I don't want to say more. I am but a swamp runner. I can only cause disasters. With a nod, she turns. She lets out a loud hut sound. Her swamp warriors turn to follow her, and they trudge off into the marsh. Interesting. The discipline and formation are familiar. You see the faint signs of Haven training practices used decades ago. Oh, did we level up? We got experience at the very least. You look to the west. The wet, miserable land of the Ukat stretches ahead of you, countless acres lost in the mist. A whole land of angry, vengeful swamp warriors, and your mother asks you to subdue them. Strange thing about this adventure your mother set you out on. The more you accomplish, the smaller you feel. We did get a level up. Okay. Also, loot, scroll of life, revives fallen party members. Okay. I guess we'll give that to you. Root dagger has value, so we will take them to sell, because we may be a prince, but we're also a scavenger who's in desperate need of coin. I don't suppose we can repair the bridge. A little bit too convenient. Maybe it fixes once we leave from this side. Well, more box. 2 more iron. Okay. Now that we've leveled up, see character skills, 1 free point. I mean, I do like stunning shot, but the things that I want to use it on always seem to resist. I mean, it still slows people down, which is nice. Shield shatter makes a foe more vulnerable. Yeah, you do not have that. Slow, weaken, and confuse. Bludgeon senseless. Charge a foe, strikes it, and stuns it. Alternatively, like Inspiring Cry is something I guess we could put on our warriors, so it's not just on our healer. Actually, this is maybe something we should give to our mage, since I never really use her spells. We'll take Bludgeon Senseless. Oh, I can't turn to a fort to change your abilities. Okay. Cool. I guess I'm just looking at it for fun then. What would I do with you? Silence. Prevents it from using abilities. Battle Frenzy. Hasten blesses all allies within 5 turns. Haste. So this is a 2-cost version of that, but it also hastes. Okay, cool. Heals all allies within 6 spaces. Also cures poison, bleeding, and curses. So I guess if I took that, I would get rid of Healing Wave. Because it's just better. Energy for the same thing. Maybe it heals less. I don't know. Right, and for you... Right, we gave you Fireball. Damage and stun in a cone. I'll start to fight for you. I mean... Time Warp probably the most useful. I mean, we're basically done. Yeah, I'll probably just take Inspiring Cry or maybe Heal. To be honest. Because I don't really use her magic that much. Because her magic doesn't seem to be very good. The skills in this game are somewhat disappointing compared to other Spiderweb games that I've played. What was this? Oh, guest quarters. Okay, well, we looted them. Okay, Ukat border. Yes, okay, the bridge was restored. Good. So now let's go back here and talk to the general, now that we've made it through. I passed through the Mirefangs. General Ajax nods. Prince Sutter was not wrong. You were very capable. The bridge reopened. The Ukatish met. The border opened. A good day's work. Alas, we're far from the end. You still need to enter that muddy land, and we know little of current conditions there. Oh, and if you haven't already, talked to the quartermaster. I think he has something for you. Okay, where should I travel first? In the Ukat. Okay, it is the... whatever, I won't worry about it. I'm but a humble soldier. I can only make suggestions, of course. Where are you? I would look for Nikala. Okay. If the old maps are still accurate, Nikala is not far inside the border, a short journey to the west. I mean, that is where the Mudrunner, I think, her title was, wanted us to go. Who's in charge? The Ukatish are a confederation of clans. The leader of Nikala is likely to be an influential lord. A good place to start learning about their current political situation. Then you can start twisting it to our advantage. Exactly. The Ukatish need to be led by one who will obey the treaties they made with us. If their current king, whoever that is, won't do it, find someone who will. Then my soldiers will help them become king. Yep, nice and easy. Where is the quartermaster? He's in here, isn't he? Yes. Here or here? Eowyn Barnett. I have one passage through the Mirefangs. I could use some supplies. Yes, Prince. Packed in with some javelins, I found an enchanted flask. I asked the general, and he thought it would be most useful in your hands. He fetches the flask for you. It is full of healing potion. General Ajax's instincts were correct. And that's really important because I'm limited in how many glass bottles I have. I can replace my potions, but I need to have, if I remember right, that effectively just gives me another glass bottle, so it increases my maximum healing capacity. Of course, take what you need. Okay, no. Okay. Oh, what does this fort need? Nothing from you. But if you want your supply caravans to not be bothered, there are things that could be done. I'm sure I've seen this before. In the southwest is an abandoned Ukatish town. Jellum, it's called, is full of mirelings. If there's trade, they will bother it. Steal our goods, you know. The general can't drive them out, but you might know something. What are mirelings? Some sort of horrible sacramentum thing. A mix of wolf and human. We saw them on the way here. Mindless, violent, and hungry. Very, very creepy. What should I do with them? If you can find a way to talk to them, you might be able to convince them to leave. At least that's what Sage Bayarma says. But she's an optimist. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, no, we'll just kill them. That's what we do. Do you want anything from me? No, Prince. I have that much of the spirit of Haven in me. I will not make requests of royalty. I know what some Ukatish hope for, though. Those who want Haven to return, they want favored status. Favored status? Sometimes, Haven selects one people in a region who are a more valued vassal. They get better treatment, better trade. They are trusted to be most loyal in their troubles. Queen Sharon made the Vul her favored vassal. It does not have to be that way. You can change it. How un-Ukatish of you, not asking me to favor your clan. I will merely point out that I, Bayarma of the Brock clan, remained loyal to my oath to Haven, while King Borgin did not. If you are anything like your mother, you will do what is best for Haven. Well, we'll keep that in mind, I suppose. Okay. Well. Okay, I completed something. Mines generate. Little chain. Right, it's not going to say anything. Yep, so the iron. Iron is a problem, so we're accumulating stone and quicksilver slowly, and coin. But we're losing iron. Wood, we're even. We have to spend coin if we don't have the iron, I believe, is how that worked out. Okay, so if I world map quick travel, since I did level up, feels like I should do this. Let's just do it. We've healed. Can't stack these. Annoying. Items with darker frames are taken on missions. Ah, I see. Well. Let's do that then. Right, we're waiting until you have combat skills. Well, maybe we give you a combat skill then. Why are we holding this? In case we get another wizard? Really? Well, I mean... it's probably fine. Is this our smithy? Want to sell something? We don't really need the money, but sell that. Wait until we're not running around, sure. Shield Shatter seems like a useful thing to have on a boss. So, against a boss rather, so we'll do that. Big Bludgeon Senseless. Resistance to bleeding, poison, stun, and mental effects. I mean, I should probably grab this with everybody. Yeah, I'm not convinced that I need any of those. So we'll grab that, and then you can use better gear. And also, as well as getting your status resistance. As for you, magic-wise... maybe we'll take Inspire and Cry. So that we're not just using our healer to buff. Do we want to leave this on there? Yeah. I mean, we could make heal better instead. No, I think we'll leave it there. Alright, and equipment. Five, 2 as opposed to 3, 1. We don't need to carry this around, so we'll just dump it there for now. In case the wizard ever learns melee skills. Okay, well, back we go. Firefangs east, Nakala west. You come toe-to-toe with a patrol of Ukatish warriors. They've been out on the road for a while, as indicated by their thick protective layer of mud and rich mildew smell. Their wicked barbed spears are, however, carefully maintained. They stand blocking the road. They don't step to the side. They just watch you coldly, sizing you up. You're the first Havenites in their land in decades. Okay, greetings, Ukatish warriors. I'm honored to meet you. Ukatish parse your words, looking for any way they can find them insulting. Failing at this, they nod and step to the side. They watch you, quietly fascinated as you pass. Stories of your arrival and manner will soon spread. Well, if these are a very honor and respect-based culture, then I think we should play up to that while trying to assess the situation. Ukatish traders and ironworkers are already rebuilding this crumbling, muddy trading village. Full relations between your people and theirs haven't been restored, and they are already here, risking all for the chance to make money. It is a universal law. Wherever the relations between Haven and its vassal, or whatever the relations between Haven and its vassal, many there will do anything they can to make money out of it. That's what I like to see, some nice entrepreneurial spirit. Hold on. Yeah, these are blocked. We couldn't get through. Jellum to the east, I guess this. Got advice. Firefangs to the north. Well, this is a dungeon, however... Given how not scary the Mirelings were, maybe we can just take this out without too much trouble. Let's get overconfident. I mean, we have that enchantment, so even if we fail, we don't actually fail. So that's fine. You entered the ruins of the town of Jellum. Once it played host to travelers coming to and from Haven and other lands of Sacramentum. After the calamity, it was abandoned. Abandoned by humans, anyway. There are animal bones scattered everywhere, gnawed clean. You find tracks of four-toed feet with long claws. The swamp's smell is tinged with rotting meat and old sweat. Excellent. Sign says Jellum. You hear a long, low moan. It sounds almost like humming. You look behind you. Mirelings have slunk out of the shed to the south. They were trying to sneak up on you, but they hum as they advance. These creatures are bizarre. They look wolfish, but they completely fail to sneak up on you. When you get close, they rush at you, constantly emitting their deep hum. Okay, I wonder if I could have entered that building. Oh, they're actually doing some damage. Unexpected. Oh, that was 5 damage that it took because it's bleeding, right? How can you see through that corner? Okay, these are stronger Mirelings than the ones we fought before. Well, let's start getting our buffs on. Oh, right, I need to adjust there. Skills. I only did it for the wizard. Do you have anything new? You have Bludgeon Senseless. Okay, we're not actually going to use it. Shield Shatter. Just like we're not going to use our Blessing in this fight. Oh, the skeleton soaked up a few hits as its function is. Yeah, okay, apparently buildings just don't block line of sight. Okay, before we end the fight, we're going to do a healing wave. Just because, what's his name? Terrence was at full energy. Alright, well, let's go in now. The door is barred from the inside, you can't get it open. You lean against the door and listen, you think you can hear something growling on the other side. Okay, never mind. So we were just going to get that encounter that way no matter what we did. Cemetery, excellent. Oh. Single huge lizard, really? Maybe there's more. Ah, there we go. Try out our new blessing with the wizard. That is a spot, right? Yeah. And you're fast. At all the actions. Oh, took some damage. Okay, no problem. Grab some wood. Not that big a deal, but I guess better than nothing. Yep, this place is in fact pretty small, unless any of these are going to open up into the second story or something. They don't look like two-story houses, though. Okay, so we got the grounds outside fully explored. Let's try the buildings. Okay, we can go into this one. Okay, there is an underground. Underground in a swamp. Can't be that extensive, right? Oh, let's check. Apparently it can. Okay, Marlings have dug tunnels under the town with their clawed hands. You move slowly and silently, afraid that a good shake could make the mud ceiling collapse on you at any moment. There are Marlings down here, you can hear them. They're all humming, just like the ones you met above. Sometimes the hum is lower, sometimes higher. Everything the creatures do is a crude parody of observed human behavior. You think they are singing. Okay. Cool. Well, we've seen that. There is in fact a dungeon. Let's just check out this building before we go down. A wolf. Actually a pair of wolves. And a flinger. Not too concerned about this fight either. I mean, I am at full energy. So I guess I should be doing stuff. Doing stuff with it. Sure, we'll stun you. Oh, stun missed a turn. Yep. Prevented them from getting an action by doing that. Okay, no problem. Wood and stone, nice. And trapdoor, okay. That's not a box I can do anything with. So another way down? No, this is actually a building. Well, it is another way down, but... coins worth 9. Worth 9. Okay, we've got a flinger. Those are just regular mirelings. Okay. Oh. Right, you're not the character I thought I had active. Whoops. Let's not be too hasty. Yeah. Because now we're taking unnecessary damage. Probably should have done that with my mage. Not really any point in casting a spell against these. I guess I could have done fear on the flinger. That makes the most sense if we were to do something. Just holding the line. Be removed because we did damage, that's fine. From here you can see the central chamber of this warren. There's a fire. A huge marling stands next to it, leading their moaning song. The creature is lost in some bizarre ecstasy. He sways back and forth, eyes closed. He hasn't noticed you yet. Talking about down here, I guess. Well, let's kill everybody else first. as an adventurer does. Hold on. Where do we get our energy back? Well, we're good. Yes, Mireling Chanter. Okay, well. Let's explore around the outskirts first, just in case. Because when we attack him, I suspect we'll be swarmed by everybody. Maybe not. The game did say that you're encouraged to, go straight for the target and not deal with all the little things. Still not down. There we go. Maybe they're going to alert. Or maybe they just didn't see a way to me. No, they're running away. No healing on that one. Oh, they were coming around for my wizard. Okay. I mean, a skeleton would make short work of that. Well, a skeleton would protect me from taking hits, is what I meant to say. Not necessary in the end. I guess we're just doing this now. Got more people coming. Or maybe that's just a bonus treasure room. Mireling touched, Mireling. Hostile, okay. Of course they are. Probably not a good play on my part. I should have just killed it. Shot it first. Shouts alarm, okay. Oh. It was a bit ambitious to start this when I did. If it was just the surface level, I would have been fine. It looks like we're going over an hour a little bit. That's fine. We'll just clear out the nest of Mirelings. It should be pretty quick. Unless that boss ends up being something tricky. I mean, I could just stop in the middle, I suppose, too, but... Ah, stairs up, okay. Probably that locked building. Chest I can't get to, okay. We could come down that way still. Let's deal with this guy in the center. When you get close to the huge Mireling, he turns and looks at you. There's a strange calm in his eyes. Two other Mirelings lurking in the shadows in the corner snarl. He snarls at them. They are quiet. He's holding a long chain in his paw, scavenged from the smithy upstairs. It has an iron hook at the end. He turns to you and continues his strange moaning song. Sing the same song but slower? You start to hum, slower than the Mirling. He is surprised at first, then he tries to hum slower. This makes him impatient and agitated. He starts to occasionally interrupt his singing with short, irritated barks. Can you understand me? Your interruption of the song aggravates the Mirling. He decides to kill you. Yeah, okay. Looks for new foe. Cool. Yeah, we're taking this one seriously. Weakness, terror, slow. Well, we don't get all of them, but ooh. Waste ourselves. 1, 2. Switch weapons. Get that haste started. Oh, he pulls me to him. Sure. Shield shatter. Make him vulnerable. Alright, let's bludgeon him senseless. Poison, okay. Oh, weakness on my skeleton. Sure, you do that. The lead Mirling falls. Without their leader to continue it, the song of the tunnels grows silent. The power of this band of Mirlings has been broken. The roads near here will be safer now. Perhaps, now that Haven is back, the Ukatish will reclaim this town soon. Okay, well that was the objective. The secondary objective, the primary objective, is of course loot, since that's how RPGs work. I mean, I guess completing the quest log. If you're trying to get your completionist stuff done, then it's important too. Now, we're not quite done. I suspect we still have 2 more fights here. This one, energy. Iron, 27 silver, nice. Mental resist. Okay. Because we go up those stairs into the other building that was locked, and then also here, and then also down here. Okay, maybe 3 more fights. I wasn't expecting something in here. Awful lot of missing going around. Also an awful lot of criticals. The die rolls in this game seem a bit random. Random's not the right word. Highly variable. Okay. Might have been excessive. Yeah, especially since that fight wasn't big enough to get us more energy. Somehow the torches in this room are lit. It is a buried temple. Shamans gave service here, perhaps in secret. There's a banner of Haven near the south wall, smeared in filth. Someone wanted to preserve this place's secrets. They left guardians, who shambled around the corners when you step forward. Okay, well... Zombies with spell shield. Zombies with... not just spell shield, but also... Oh, there's another one. It looks like decent armor. Spell shield. Won't affect you. Won't protect you from me buffing myself, I mean to say. This actually looks like a pretty serious fight. I mean, we're not taking too much damage yet. But there's a lot going on. I guess we'll just go brutal blow, get some damage. Yeah, immune to bleed. Probably immune to a lot of stuff. Fireball doesn't work because it's too small. I mean, I can hit two things this way. Oh wait, they have spell shield. What am I doing? Burning my mana is what I'm doing. Ooh. Not too worried about you. Okay. Looks like we got it. Can't say I'm impressed with the wizard. Every time. It feels like the skeleton summoning, which is a new strategy for me, seems more effective than actually casting offensive spells. So just using her as a battery for all the blessings as well, and the occasional slower weakness. But like her damage output, I guess that's what it is. I'm used to wizards having really high damage output. She does not. Okay, the secret was crystal formation. Okay, just 15 money. Shaman's fetish. 10% healing, 10% blessing. Actually, that probably goes there. Bit of curse resist. Yeah, healing and blessing. Give that to our shaman. Well, priest, whatever. And one last fight to go. I haven't used any of my potions yet either, so in terms of resources, I'm... Oh right, speaking of which, didn't we get a vial of something? Who has that? Was that just added here? I mean, we might have been 2 and 1 before rather than 2 and 2. I'm assuming there's a fight here. 2 wolves. Okay. Not really. Although the fact that this is a new map kind of worries me. So we'll open this door. If this door doesn't lead outside, then we're just going to call it here, because this is getting a bit long. Bar, Scroll of Mercy, heals and cures all allies within 6 spaces. Sure. Oh, needs out. Okay, cool. Well, I think we fully cleared this place then. Pretty straightforward. So we'll report that next time and continue exploring Ukat, or the Ukat, then. I will see you then.